All right, let's talk about something you probably never learned in school, how your childhood shapes literally every relationship you have today. Yeah, I'm serious. Whether it's your best friend, your partner, or even that weird situationship you swear you're not that into, it all ties back to how you grew up. So, picture this. When you were a kid, you had these moments with your parents or your main caregivers. Maybe you always knew they'd be there if you fell. Maybe you had to figure stuff out on your own. Or maybe it was somewhere in between. Psychologists call this your attachment style. And honestly, it's like the instruction manual for your heart, even if you've never read it. Let's break it down. There are four main attachment styles: secure, anxious, avoidant, and disorganized. If you had caregivers who were consistent and loving, congrats, you're probably secure. You trust people and love feels, well, safe. But if you grew up always worrying whether someone would leave or stop loving you, that's anxious attachment. You might feel clingy or get super stressed if someone takes forever to text back. On the flip side, if you learn to depend only on yourself because relying on others just led to disappointment, that's avoidant. You might keep people at arm's length even if you really do care. And then there's disorganized attachment, which is a mix of both, wanting love but also being kind of scared of it. It's confusing, and honestly, can make relationships feel like a roller coaster. Now here's the wild part. None of these styles are your fault. They're just the patterns you learned to survive as a kid. But they shape how you text your crush, argue with friends, even why you might ghost someone, or get ghosted. Ever wonder why you freak out if someone seems distant, or why you never want to talk about feelings? That's your attachment style doing its thing. But here's the good news. Just because you learned certain patterns as a kid doesn't mean you're stuck with them forever. Once you know your attachment style, you can actually start changing it. Yeah, seriously. Pay attention to your triggers. Talk about your needs, even if it feels awkward. Let people in, a little at a time. Therapy helps, but so does just being honest with yourself and the people you care about. So, next time you find yourself spiraling over a text or pulling back when things get real, remember, it's not just about what's happening now. It's about what you learned way back then. And that, honestly, is the first step to building the kind of love and friendships you really want. Thanks for hanging out with me. If this hit home, you know what to do. Catch you next time.